a very little sale over there. I got a Genesis 2, Spyro, Crash Bandicoot Warped, and Crash Bandicoot, Mortal Kombat, and Sonic. She said she also had Tool Gem and Earl, but she couldn't find it, which sucks. But all of that was 20 bucks later. 4th of July at the flea, just to God of War PSP, 10 bucks. Alright, offer a deal, all 4 of them for 35 bucks. Crystallis, Castlevania 3, Link, Gray card, and Chibi Robo complete. All 4 for 35 bucks. Offer up later. Pawn shop over there. Jurassic Park and Guitar Hero. Metallica. 5 bucks. Pawn shop over here. Just picked up Just Dance for Black Ops 3 and Black Ops 2. Just so I can trade them on GameStop now that the sale is about to end, so make some okay money with it later. All 3, 10 bucks. At the flea, MLB 2K13 complete for 3 bucks. Alright, on the sale over here, picked up all these games for 8 bucks. It's a lot of common stuff, not a lot of anything decent, I don't think, besides the Banjo-Kazooie. So altogether, it's probably was like, I'm assuming maybe 16, 17 games, old games. So for 8 bucks, can't complain. Later. On the sale back there, PS2 Slim, like 6 games, 15 bucks. At the flea, not much at all. Test Drive 5, WarioWare Inc. Party Games, Mario Galaxy, Twilight Princess, and NCAA Football 11. All 15 bucks. Later. Alright guys, here are the pickups for my last 2 weeks. We will start with the non-video game stuff, then probably move on to the flea market and offer up, and we'll finish up with tax sales. Everything was decent. We got a decent amount of stuff. Try to move as quick as I can. We'll start with a TI 83 Plus. That was 2 bucks. The other thing that is non-video game related was this. It's basically the Millennium Falcon for Star Wars, obviously. Got it at Goodwill. It has pretty much everything, even the characters inside. Chewbacca is in there somewhere. Altogether was 20 bucks, which I think it was a pretty good price. They go for a decent amount in eBay, so $19.99 or 20 bucks is not bad. We will do flea market next. I picked up, the first thing is that I'm going to talk about is a lot of games. Basically, when I did my quick pickup video, I showed 4 games. What I didn't mention was when I was there, the gentleman said that he had some empty cases. I asked him how much he wanted for them, and he wanted to give them to me for free. He gave them to me in a box. When I looked through the box, the games for the actual cases were sitting in another bag inside the box. So basically, I got all this for 15 bucks. I'll start with the actual empty cases that didn't have anything. Super Smash Bros. For the Wii, it has the manual. Lego Star Wars for the GameCube. Mario Party 5. All of these had no games. And Pokemon Gale of Darkness or XD. All that, no games. The ones that did have games was Transformers, Revenge of the Fallen for the PS2. Lego Batman. Ford versus Chevy, also for the PS2. SOCOM Combined Assault. Star Wars 2, the original trilogy, Lego, was also there. Ford Racing 2. Transformers, the game. Call of Duty 3. One game that I already sold is Zelda Twilight Princess. Then the other games were Mario Galaxy for the Wii, complete. NCAA Football 11 complete. It's actually not an expensive game, but it's about $17 just because it's the last NCAA football game for the PS2. Like I said, I already sold Zelda, and the last game was WarioWare Inc., and that's all together was $15, so that's not bad at all. Also from the flea market, picked up a God of War PSP. Paid only $10, which is a really good price and something I didn't have, so I will definitely be keeping that. And the best thing that I feel I picked up from the flea market within the last 2 weeks was Mutant League Football. It was $5, so actually a very good price for that, so can't complain. That next we'll do offer up. Picked up this lot of games, 4 games for $35. And these were the games. Crystalis for the NES. The Adventures of Link, the gray card that I didn't have. These 2 games I didn't have. Castlevania 3, Dracula's Curse. I already have this one, and I have it complete in box, so I will be selling that one. And the best game of the lot is Chibi Robo for the GameCube, complete. All those 4 games was $35, which is really good. We will do pawn shops next. I picked up Jurassic Park the game and Metallica Rock Band, I believe. Yes, and I sold that one when I traded in this stuff for the GameStop stuff, so I can get some credit since the sale was really good. The Jurassic Park game I will sell on itself. Then I also picked up 3 games that I already turned into GameStop. Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 3 for the PS3. And also, I think it was Just Dance 2014. Those 3 games were $10. And after I traded them in, they gave me like $40 credit that I'm going to use towards something else. I also picked up one more game from the flea market that I didn't mention. MLB 2K13. And that was $3. Now we'll go to tax sales in 1 second. Alright guys, so here's the tax sale stuff. We'll start with stuff that I bought at one tax sale for $1. It was Soul Blade. It also had Banjo-Kazooie for the 360 that I also traded that with all the other stuff that I traded on GameStop. So that was $2 for those 2 games. Next thing will be a PS2 Slim Silver with 5 games: Madden 08, Def Jam Vendetta, Gran Turismo 3, another Def Jam for some reason, and Sonic Mega Collection Plus. All those together, the PS2 Slim and the 5 games, that was $15. At another tax sale, picked up another PS2 Slim. This one had a memory card. It's black, and it had a few more games. Those were Tiger Woods 08, Grand Theft Auto 3, SRS Racing, so Street Racing Syndicate. I believe it's Freestyle. Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. They're all complete, by the way. They have their manuals and everything. Baseball 2K7. MLB 2004. and MX versus ATV Unleashed for that PS2 Slim, and I believe it's 8 or 9 games. That was only $8, which is a really good price, really cheap. So I can't complain about that. Another tax sale that was decent. I picked up a Genesis Model 2 with Sonic, obviously 1, complete, Mortal Kombat, Crash Bandicoot complete, Spyro the Dragon complete, and then something weird, I had Crash on the cover, Crash Roar, but inside it actually had Alundra, which is actually a better game than Crash, obviously. And for all that, the Genesis, the games, Spyro and Crash and Alundra was $20, which is a really good deal, especially Alundra by itself. Disc only should be around that price. Then we'll do the last tax sale. This was, I guess, the most stuff that I got for really, really cheap. We'll start with some Game Boy games. Tetris with manual. Q-Billion with manual. Or manual. Olympic Winter Games with manual. And Penguin Wars with manual. Another game was Snood 2 for the DS. Midway Arcade Treasures for the GameCube. Frogger Beyond for the GameCube. Balloon Pop for the Wii. Super Monkey Ball 2 for the GameCube. And Acme Arsenal sealed. That's another one. It also had on the bunch 2 NES games, Shadowgate with manual, and Deja Vu with manual. We also had a Family Feud manual, which means that obviously one of the game was Family Feud. Another game was Clue for the Super Nintendo. Toy Story for the Super Nintendo. And Thomas the Tank, which I didn't have, for the Super Nintendo. And the best game out of the lot was Banjo-Kazooie. And that was all together, for all those games that I just showed you, that was $8. So overall, it was a pretty good 2 weeks. Hopefully the weeks keep getting better, and hopefully next week we get some stuff and we'll get to talk again later.